Oh my God. Ew. Hi, welcome to my channel. Wait a minute, is this on? Oh, I like how I just looked at it and it's on. Oopsie. Welcome to my channel. I'm Perfect Woman of God. No, I'm not going to edit that because I'm not one of those weird people that edit everything. Like everything's supposed to be perfect in life. Come on now. Anyway, yeah, I just found out my cousin, he's getting 10 years in prison. Getting involved in a gang, and honestly I feel like it's his mother's fault. She kept putting him in that type of bad environment, and you can't keep putting someone that doesn't know right from wrong in a bad environment and expect them to do right. Some people don't know better. They don't know what right is. So he did wrong, and he was trying to look for a male figure to follow because he doesn't know his father, and yeah, got wrapped up in that mess. Had them out there robbing people, getting cars and all that, and they did it twice, so he got lucky because usually if you do it twice, you get like 30 years, something like that, 20 years. Yeah, so his mom was just crying and acting up. You know, now she understands why my mom was so like tough on us and why she would punish us for doing bad things and why she would remove us from bad people and say, hey, you can't be friends with that person. Now I kind of see why she said that. Well, I thank God she did that because I would not be the person I am at 26 years old. I don't have any children. Most people will say you have baggage. I don't have baggage because I've learned you have to let go and let God and learn how to forgive others. I keep meeting a lot of older people. They're older than me. Y'all won't forgive. Like, y'all are 50, 40 years old people out here. You won't forgive what people done to you. You hold grudges. You plant seeds in your heart. You walk around just angry and bitter, and it's not good to see that. I'm so disappointed in so many people acting like that and telling other people not to forgive someone for doing bad to them. Like, oh, don't forgive them. Like, why would you tell them not to do that? It says in the Bible, if you do not forgive others, God will not forgive you for your sins. So how dare you tell someone to not forgive, telling them as if they're weak because they're not forgiving someone that has done harm to them. Like, I feel like that's a trap. Like, it keeps you angry and bitter, and you just stuck on the past, and you won't move on, and you let it, ruin you as a person. You start to put yourself in a prison yourself, honestly, in your mind, because you start to keep like reliving the past, and it's sad because it's like the future is so bright, and you focus so much on the past, and it just eats at you. And I would never let me being bullied, I would never not forgive those people, and I would never let what they did to me, ruin me as a person. Because I'm too nice, I'm too forgiving, and I can't sit there and because you don't know what those children went through or why they felt the need to be mean to me. People hurt people, and they were mean to me because of that. But it does hurt my feelings when I see other young girls out here getting bullied and they kill themselves or they get killed for trying to stand up to the bullies in it. Because I know how it is to get bullied. I got bullied all the way to elementary to high school, and it messed with my self-esteem. I went suicidal thoughts. I ain't gonna lie, I thought about killing myself at some point, but I didn't because I was like, I had told myself, like, nope, I'm gonna tough this out. I'm gonna be fine. And then what I did, I went to open campus, and I graduated early. My my grade point average was really low because my grades were low because I didn't feel good about myself. Why would I have good grades if I feel crappy about myself? I felt like the devil tried to use that to push me deep in a hole. And it affected my education because it was just so, and I ain't gonna lie, I think as an older person, it's kind of hard for me to completely trust people. And at the same time, I can trust people too easy at the same time. It just depends on the person, I guess. I'm very hesitant. I don't let people in. It probably explains why I'm not so quick to fall in love. Never been in love at a young age, never. Because it's so hard for me to completely feel safe with someone. The only people I feel safe with is my family. That's it. I don't feel safe with people. You have to make me feel safe, and it takes a while for me to completely just let people in. And that's just who I am as a person. And, it says in the Bible, you do supposed to protect your heart and be more aware that some people are just not out for your best interests, There are some good people on earth, though. I met some good people. I asked God to send me godly friends. I bumped into some, but they weren't so, I guess you would say, godly as I thought. People aren't what they appear to be. That's what I learned also. Like a lot of people say, oh, how you married? Like these people out here be marrying these guys, right? for 35 years, be married to him, and then they turn around and kill him. And they're like, how did that happen? Because you never know who you're laying by. You can't, I guess I wouldn't say you can't. You have to be very mindful and have the spirit of discernment when it comes down to letting people in your life. Because they can ruin you. Sometimes your family members can ruin you faster than a stranger. So you have to be like very mindful, I guess you would say. That's how I am now. I don't be so quick. You know, very open for friends, but at the same time, I'm just like, let me check you out right quick. Let me check your fruits and your spirit, because you can't lay everybody in your life. One person can come in your life and turn your whole life around. They can drain you spiritually, you know. They see you're a nice. I'm also noticing some people, if they find out that you're a nice person, they like to take advantage. So you have to be, again, people, be very mindful. Like, they see you nice and they'll keep trying to eat off your plate. You let them eat off it a couple of times, but they just keep coming over there, trying to keep eating. Something wrong, yeah. Sometimes you gotta kind of be like, what you doing? You know. And I'm very quiet. I'm to myself. I'm always watching. You know, when you think I'm not looking, I'm looking at you. I'm checking you out. I'm checking out your spirit, who you are as a person. You know, see if, I would even say worthy. See if I should ever be friends with you. You know, you can't let everybody in your, you know, your life. That's just how I feel as a person. I get it. I get why, because sometimes you let the wrong person in, and it's like, oof, you know, like my cousin, I felt like he let that man in, and he brought him into some mess. That gang stuff, and it I would say it ruined him, because I feel like he gonna become a better person out of this. He's not a bad person. He just got caught up with the wrong people. And I know how it is, like, so serious. I know how it is to get caught up in that mess. And I thank God that he spared me, because I could be in that situation myself. I feel like he spared me so much in situations. You know how you look back, you be like, God spared me so much. Oh my God, I've been through so much. I didn't let those bullies like ruin me. Yes, I was affected by it, and it knocked me down to the lowest, the lowest dark hole. But nobody even, my mom don't even know. I didn't even tell her. Like, one time I was so deep in, like, I don't know what happened. Like, it's amazing how you go to church, and sometimes that stuff will, I'm not even saying, it's good to go to church sometimes, because sometimes that stuff they be doing, it rubs off on you. And when I was in that dark place, I went in the corner, and the dude was like, why you going in the corner? I don't know why. It was weird. Just went in the corner, and I just started crying. I was like, God, give me strength. I need you. I need help. And I never talked to God. And that whole time, I haven't talked to God in so long. And I talked to him, and I don't know what happened. It's like I had a strange, I wouldn't say revelation, but I just kept pushing through. I just kept pushing through the foolery I was going through, being bullied. That just hurt my heart. When I see people getting bullied, that hurt my soul, because I know how it feels. Because it makes you feel like people are like, don't like you for no reason. You don't understand, like, why they don't like me. Why they don't like me, God? What I do? They used to call me Oreo and say I talk white. And these are my black people that were doing this mostly. Like, they would be like, oh, you're Oreo. Why you talk white? Why you so thin? You know, because I was smaller, actually. Why you so small? You know, just dumb stuff, you know? It's come to the point now that I'm older. You know, when you get older, you just don't care. I don't care. Like, I legit be like, girl, go sit down somewhere. God loves you, but I think you have some little issues going on with you. You need to go find yourself. You tripping. Like, when I see people coming for people, like, it's something deep within their soul that they feel the need to knock others down. So you have to watch those people too. You cannot let those people in your life, because they come to destroy. And the devil, he'll use people to try to destroy you. Sometimes you got to be very aware. Like, you can't be like, stop being naive, Christians. Some of y'all be a little naive. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I used to be one of those people who used to try to see good in everybody. Like, they're a good person, God. But they keep doing all this craziness. Like, it's red flags there, but you're ignoring it because you keep trying to, like, you can't save them. You're not God. You can pray for them from afar because they crazy. Run. I'm trying to that's going to be so sad when I see them folks like dying, trying to be nice and trying to save someone, and they get drowned trying to save them. Oh, don't put yourself in that stuff. That's horrible. And the Bible also says bad company does corrupt good morals. They right. If you about that God life and you hanging out with folks that ain't about that God life, do you really think that's gonna work? It's not gonna work at some point. You gonna butt heads. Trust me, I know. You gonna butt them heads. Stuff gonna get real quick. Because they're going to be over there, I want to turn up, I want to drink. And you can be like, I don't be doing all that. What? Why we can't just go read a book or something? Go play laser tag or something like what. You know, after a while you're gonna find yourself drifting away. It's gonna be lonely too. So I understand why people, you know, want to be wanted and want to be around other people, because it can be very lonely if you don't meet people they're like on that same wavelength. I feel like I'm gonna meet some people like that one day. I'm very optimistic. I've always been like that, so it's gonna get to the point when I'm gonna meet them and I'm be like, ooh. But that's all I gotta say. Gotta go clock in to work and get on the slave ship. I was like, Mom, I get off the slave ship. Mom had to get me at 9 o'clock last night, because she was like, oh no, they're not keeping you up in here. That long line. They better get you out right now. Right now. Okay, Mama, she'll come up in there. Where my dad at? Where my dad at? Y'all got her messed up. For real. Like, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching my channel.